seals our bargain.
We don't have a bargain.
Of course we do. I won the toss. You work for me now. You're my aide-de-camp, my castellan. Protect and serve. You drive where needs driving to. You take care of things generally on my behalf. And in an emergency only, you kick the asses of those whose asses require kicking. And in the unlikely event of my death, you will hold my vigil.
He's hustling you.
From the Starz Network comes the new series American Gods, based on the famous novel by Neil Gaiman. American Gods blends Americana, fantasy, and modern mythology as the gods of old are battling the gods of the new young modern age. And joining me right now are the two stars of American Gods, Ian McShane and Ricky Whittle. Gentlemen, greetings.
There we are.
Hi, Jeff.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello from Las Vegas.
Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful city you have there.
Now, Ian, this television series has been literally 20 years in the making, and you've called this series groundbreaking and game-changing.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of shows say they are, and they push the envelope, all those wonderful phrases. But having seen it 6 weeks ago down in South by Southwest in Austin at the festival down there, and I hadn't seen a foot of it before that, it's really rather special. Apart from the fact that, the irony is that, of course, without modern technology, you couldn't have done this show the way it's been done. And that's part of what the show talks about, that we're too far into that. Not that modern technology is a bad thing, but if you forget what's gone before it, which is, the pagan gods, religion, faith, belief, love, all that wonderful stuff. If all you do is look at the palm of your hand, and we know that iPhones, they get smaller. Well, I don't know if they get smaller, bigger, whatever. He's more into that than I am. Mr. Social Media over here, I'm going to pass you over to him. Go on, Ricky. What's the show about?
No, it's fantastic. I play Shadow Moon, an ex-con released from prison 2 days after his wife has died in a tragic car accident. He didn't know his father. His mum died when he was younger, so she was his everything. And so this broken, empty shell of a man is on his way to a funeral when he bumps into this mysterious con man in Mr. Wednesday, who is building an army of old gods to wage a war against these new gods that we now worship in technology, in media, celebrity, fame, and a storm's coming.
What's fascinating about the series is it takes Americana and blends it with modern mythology. It's such a unique blend.
Oh, it couldn't be done anywhere else. That's why Gaiman wrote the book at the end of a road trip across America. And 16 years ago. And of course, 16 years, technology has, accelerated beyond belief. And the great thing about it is that he handed the show over to the two great showrunners, Michael Green and Brian Fuller, and they've expanded upon this blueprint that he wrote to incorporate many other stories, all with his blessing. So for fans out there who've read the book, there'll be all that was in the book and a lot more than that. But the story is it's a human story. We make it sound like it's just about this God. It's not. It's a human story. It's about him, Shadow Moon, who you see the story through his eyes. And my character, Mr. Wednesday, who wants him to believe that life has more to it than just is offered. If you believe, otherwise, if you don't believe, you're condemned to a life of non-belief, and you believe, you're condemned to a life of the faithless, the frustration of the faithless, and you'll be condemned forever to think that a glass is half empty rather than half full.
Now, being main characters in the series, you two spend a lot of time together. So tell me about how your characters and how your relationship evolved over the production.
Yeah, well, it's a buddy. It's, in a sense, the first 3 episodes, they're kind of a road trip between the two of us. And you're constantly surprised at what's going on, right, Ricky?
Yeah, I've been very fortunate to work with, one of the finest actors of our generation in Ian McShane, and we're from the same area, back home in the UK, from Manchester. We support the same team, Manchester United, and we kind of hit it off straight away. And, I watched this guy my whole life, and I aspire to, that career, and, to work alongside him. That kind of chemistry off camera was fortunate enough to translate onto camera, and that's very important and integral to these two characters bonding and kind of taking us through this journey.
American Gods has an incredible supporting cast, including the great Cloris Leachman. Ian, tell me about working with her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, we had Cloris and I get to kiss in that on her 90th birthday on the show last year, which was touching and wonderful, and Really nice.
No, we're very blessed with what I believe is the finest ensemble cast on television. And, you know, you mentioned Cloris there. There's Kristen Chenoweth, Crispin Glover, Orlando Jones, Gillian Anderson, Peter Stormare. I mean, the list is endless. And, you know, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it in television or even film. You know, it's huge.
So this is a major production with incredible special effects, all these big stars. Has the Starz Network been very supportive of this series?
Starz have been incredible. Starz and Fremantle have literally thrown everything at this show, and they allowed us to go back and really kind of go through it like with a fine-tooth comb and make this the best adaptation possible. You know, I feel a lot of adaptations kind of are doomed to fail, but with the guidance of Brian Fuller, Michael Green, and our incredible showrunners, Starz, Fremantle.
But the source material,
Neil Gaiman
gives itself to, you know, visual.
The show from the beginning, with casting through episodes and story, you know. So when the creator of the show is so happy with it, the fans must be happy. So, you know, all that kind of pressure of 16 years worth of hunger for an adaptation to TV or film, that's replaced by excitement now. And yeah, we're really looking forward to, you know, everyone seeing what this huge monster is.
Yeah, but we're not just preaching to the converted. I mean, we don't make it sound like it's a polemic or it's an op-ed about, you know, religion or whatever. It's an entertaining TV show above all, which pushes the boundaries of visual experience and also special effects and soundscapes, and it does what all and the irony is, of course, as I said before, it's railing against modern technology, but without modern technology we couldn't have done the movie. So there you go.
And in my final moments here, Ian, this is for you. Where is my Deadwood reunion?
You can ask HBO. They've got the script now. It's a 2-hour movie. If it doesn't happen, blame HBO, as I've always done.
All right, guys, thanks so much, and congratulations, and good luck with the series.
Well, pleasure, man. Thank you.
All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey Goward in Las Vegas. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.